welcome to a video. This video is about what your favorite K-pop generation says about you, with a little bit of history behind each generation because I think it's kind of fun to learn about a bit of history. I think it's important to know why K-pop started before we talk about why each generation has its own way of conveying music, and why you, as the consumer, would like that specific generation style of music. To put it very simply, in the late 80s, South Korea transitioned from authoritarian rule to democracy. This meant freedom of expression was slowly becoming more accepted. This became a breeding ground for young youth at the time to explore new forms of art. In 1992, Seo Taiji, at least that's how you would say it, I hope I'm not butchering it, and Boys decided to mix hip-hop, Western pop, and Korean lyrics to create what we know now as K-pop. Of course, there is more to it, but we are keeping it very simple. I also want to preference this. This is what your favorite generation says about you, meaning you can be 20 years old and your favorite generation is first gen, okay? This is not when you were born type of thing. This is specifically what you like and associate yourself with. Now, 1992 to 2002, first generation is like the light. They conveyed with their music that, hey, look, we're doing something new. We are speaking. It was a time about youth rebellion and early attempts at tackling social issues in Korea. Like Seo Taiji and Boys' classroom idea in 1994 criticized the Korean education system because of the academic pressure the kids had on their shoulders. The song was soon banned from TV, classroom idea, and was labeled as too controversial. HOT or HOT also spoke out in their song, Descendant of Warriors, in 1996. They addressed school bullying and violence in society. It was inspired by a real story of a disabled boy who was sadly beaten to death by his classmates. This was a time of reform. This generation walked so the next could fly. If you are a part of this generation and you like this generation's music, you are someone who seeks justice. You are a rebel. And you also respect artists who had to start something that was so new. You respect the hustle of something being built from the ground up. You like nostalgia, are socially aware, and are anti-fluff, as I would say. You want the raw realness, basically, over hype. And I honestly think you're so damn cool for that. 2003 to 2012, second generation. First generation laid the groundwork, but second generation perfected the idol formula. Entertainment companies like SM, JYP, and YG started creating highly polished, well-trained idol groups through intense training systems as we know it today. Visuals, choreography, vocals, skills, everything was optimized because you weren't just a singer now. No. You were an idol and a walking money flow to the company. For example, like Wonder Girls, who were the first K-pop group to chart on US Billboard Hot 100 with the song Nobody in 2009. YouTube also started to become a launching pad for global fans, connecting millions of people to K-pop, making K-pop a global sensation. If you like second generation K-pop, you love the glamour side of K-pop and probably miss when K-pop idols felt like global icons. You might also be sentimental and loyal. This generation is known for a strong fandom and iconic comebacks. Second generation is also where light sticks became a thing. Merch, group concepts, a fandom name, collecting albums were a big deal. This is when K-pop felt fun. This was the groundwork for the next generation to come. 2013 to 2017, third generation. Hey y'all, my fellow third gens. Let's go. So, this gen was about the YouTube boom, basically, with known groups like BTS and Blackpink ranking in millions to billions of views with one MV. The fandom globalization reached everywhere. If you find yourself liking this generation, third generation emphasized on self-expression, mental health, personal growth, and connection. The it's okay to not be okay mentality. You crave meaning in your music. You like it when artists speak from the heart. You probably feel deeply, love storytelling, and get emotional when songs feel like they see you. We're honestly just basically a bit too emotional. And you'll most likely hear this phrase, "This group saved me," a lot from this K-pop fandom group generation. To all my fellow third gens, it's okay. You got this. You got this, I know. We're all young adults probably, but as I said before, it doesn't matter your age, but most people right now that are from third gen K-pop, we're just entering adulthood and we're like, help us. It's okay. Y'all will be fine. We'll all be fine. 2018 to 2022. Fourth generation. Let's go. Fourth generation is where things get interesting. I saw personally a huge shift in how music changed. Fourth generation K-pop artists are very experimental with their music. They also started implementing digital worlds in their music. Like, they're blending reality with the digital world. A baseline of who am I in a digital world? Which is what I thought was super interesting. Like, for example, the Megaverse Stray Kids' lore, where Stray Kids have clones of them, essentially. You can see this pretty clearly in a couple of their songs, like Elevator, District 9, basically the whole Ordinary concept, and Side Effects, which is my favorite song. I don't understand why some people hate that song. If you like fourth generation K-pop, you're probably introspective, a bit of a daydreamer, or a lot, and are drawn to complex, layered concepts. Basically meaning you like meanings under the madness of the lore. The feeling of being in a story can suck you right in because, let's be real, that's how we all became fans in fourth generation K-pop. You find one video, you click on it. Boom! Maniac! That's a bunch of good, and that's it, you're done. You're a stay now. That easy, that simple. That's how it goes with every single freaking 4th gen K-pop group. ATEEZ, TXT, ITZY, and Hypen, aespa. One music video. And you're done. You're a fan now. That's how it works. Wow. I'm amazing. 2023 to the present moment. 5th generation. 5th generation is casual, okay? There's a let's vibe type of feel around this generation. It's about the casual confidence vibe over perfection. And I'm not even gonna read that word. It's reality. Okay. Often leaning towards a nostalgic but fresh feeling, like scrolling through a dreamy Instagram feed. I feel like this generation of K-pop is very tech savvy. For example, TikTok now is a really good platform to promote music and make trends. And 5th generation really nailed that down, especially with their music. Although sometimes it does feel like their music is just for TikTok, but we ain't gonna talk about that right now, okay? Okay, baby girl. If you really like 5th generation K-pop, you're chill, but picky. You like music that feels effortlessly cool, just like Nicki trying to be effortlessly cool. I'm so sorry. You're probably into aesthetics like Y2K, coquette, streetwear, just fashion in general. I freaking love fashion too. And honestly, a bit of nostalgia from the 2000s. I feel like New Jeans, or now known as New Jeans, get it right with us. really nailed the nostalgia with their songs like OMG and Ditto. You love music that feels good, looks good, and doesn't try too hard. And I also know you 100% have LED lights in your room, or vines, or both. I mean, we're all spooky. And I'm not just saying that like a mean way, but like you want your room to be a vibe, and I ain't hating. I myself have an LED bulb that I can change colors from my phone. I know, I'm so cool. In conclusion, 5th gen, you're chill, but honestly, I'm literally a bit scared of y'all as a 3rd gen, because y'all are new, you know, and I'm scared of, you know, people younger than me. So I love y'all though. But you could be 50 years old and still like, you know, 5th gen, but you know, most people that are in 5th gen are usually, let's just face it, like preteens, but yeah. But that is all I will say. And thank you y'all for watching. And that's all for this video. Bye y'all!